Hey guys, my name is Tiffany and welcome back to another video. This one is actually going to be a little different than all my other videos. It's going to be a haul video, but it's going to be from my trip from Japan. Alright guys, so I bought a lot of things, so get ready, have a seat. Alright guys, so first disclaimer, I just want to share everything I spent with my own money, of course, and everything I'm going to put in the video is going to be how much it costs in yen, and I'm going to put it in US dollars as well, but also just remember that the US dollar does change every day, so the prices may not be extremely accurate, but this is current as of 2024 October, so hopefully I'll have this video by the end of October, maybe early November by the time you guys see this video, so hopefully the prices still remain kind of similar and the same. But yeah, the yen was so good right now, so I spent so much. Typically when I go to Japan, I don't buy that much because the yen, it was not that great before, and so everything was kind of pretty expensive, but this time around it was almost like half off. Normally the prices you would get are at least 75% off, so I'm like, yeah, I'm jumping on that. I'm just gonna have a whole bunch of stuff. I literally have a giant laundry basket of things that I bought. So the first one maybe I'll start with is this jacket. It was an impulse purchase. I actually found it when I was in Hiroshima and I was at the Zara there, and we was just shopping around, and I saw it. At first I was like not really interested in it, and then the more I kept thinking about it, the more I was like, actually I think it'd be a nice cute winter jacket. So this is what it looks like. I swear it'll look a lot cuter when I have the fit together, but it has this like fluffy, just soft, cozy teddy bear feel on the outside, and then on the inside it's kind of like this suede material. And what got to me really more than anything was actually these buttons. So it has these like clasps, and I just thought they were so elegant, super expensive looking, and this jacket was not that expensive at all, and so I just felt like it just felt so luxurious and expensive when in reality it's just faux fur and just buckles. But yeah, it was so cute. I just had to get it. And the craziest part was that I wanted this jacket, and I was like, I'm gonna wait till I get back to Tokyo, because Tokyo was towards the end of our trip and that's where I was gonna do all my shopping. And then when we were in Hiroshima, I was like, it's okay, I'll wait till I go to Zara back in Tokyo. And then a few hours later we come back just so I could see if it's still there, and it was all sold out. So I was like, oh my gosh, this jacket must be popular. So I was like, nope, I gotta go find it. So we went to another Zara in Hiroshima and we did find it, and I bought it. So here it is. So that's purchase number one. This shirt that I got at Fantasy Springs. If you guys don't know, Disney has land in Tokyo, and it's called Tokyo Disneyland, and they also have a different land which is called Tokyo Disney Sea, and they just opened up a brand new portion of that park where it's called Fantasy Springs, and pretty much it has Frozen, it has Tangled, and also has Peter Pan ride and a Tinkerbell ride. So this is one of the shirts that kind of represents that part of the land, and I just thought it was super cute. I actually got it in a kid size, so yeah, it fits me perfectly, surprisingly. All right, so the next purchase as part of our Tokyo series, this one was actually an impulse buy. So we actually stayed at the Tokyo Disney Hotel, and there's actually a gift shop, and so Herrick and I saw this bag, and the first thing was that he was like, oh, that bag looks really nice, and I was like, yeah, it's cute, but I'm not gonna get it, I don't need it. And he's like, it reminds me of that Chloe bag. Probably gonna insert some photo on the page of what that looks like. But yeah, when I saw it, I was like, yeah, it actually does look like my identical copy of the style. It just has, of course, Tokyo Disney. But the thing that got me and why I ended up purchasing it is that there was a little tag on the bottom where it said that it can only be purchased if you're staying at the resort, and so you need to show proof by giving them your key card. And that got me because I was like, oh, exclusive? Yeah, I'm getting it. So yeah, just because this was the first time where we actually stayed at the parks, like at a hotel right at the parks. So I was like, ooh, okay, I've been convinced. But not only is it just the bag, and it's a really hefty bag too. It's like pretty good quality, great material. I love the inside because it has that like classic Mickey Minnie look that they're going for, kind of like this like retro style inside of the rooms, and so that's kind of the look that they have inside of the bag as well. And so it's pretty big. You can definitely fit a laptop, a lot of things in here, but the bag also came with this is a little kind of coin purse. So you could actually attach this to the bag, of course. So there's like a clasp right here where it goes onto the bag. Yeah, it's almost like a little coin purse. I would say more like a credit card holder. You could put a few credit cards in here too. And it says Tokyo Disney Hotel on the back of it. Yeah, this is that look that I was talking about, kind of like the retro old school Victorian vibes. This is that. And it has a makeup pouch to go with the bag. And it's so cute. So you can actually expand it a little bit, make it bigger. But yeah, so there's a lot that you could fit in this too. I just love that it has a little Tokyo Disney Hotel emblem on it, as well as that design. So yeah, impulse purchase. That's what I ended up getting. All because of Herrick, so I blame him. That ended up convincing me to buy it. So that's that. All right, the next two items are from Uniqlo, and you guys may have seen this in the US. They definitely do have it. I just stocked up on it because we have it here, but it's just like double the price. I think it's only like 25 US dollars after it gets converted, versus in America, I think it's $35, $40. I may be wrong, but anyway, I got it in the top and the bottoms just because Herrick and I are going to Korea in December, and so it's gonna be freezing cold to death. So we ended up getting each of us our own heat techs. I got mine both in size small, and yeah, it's just something that is just a essential need, especially in cold weather. I'll just open up what the shirt looks like for you guys just so you could see. But yeah, it's honestly identical to the one they have in America. It's just the pricing is what got me, so that's why I wanted it. So this is the shirt, just a classic plain white, but the inside is extremely soft and fluffy. And yeah, it's a perfect layering, especially if you guys live in cold areas. This is the essential. So now moving on to the next items from Uniqlo. So this one is just another essential. I stocked up on a bunch of their Aerism clothes. So this is one of their Aerism tanks, and it's actually like a ribbed, I don't know if you guys could see, the material is a little bit like a ribbed style. And it's just a classic tank, but the thing that I like the most about it actually is that they have a built-in bra. So it's perfect. You don't have to wear a bra with it. It just has everything all ready to go. And yeah, it's just a classic essential. I also got the same one in a different material. So this is more like a silky type of material. It's still the same style though. It has a wider straps. So it's just has that and kind of a little bit of a low back-ish. But yeah, I just like the material. It's very nice and soft. And of course, has the built-in bra. And these I got in a size small. Yep, got in a size small on all the styles. I got also the same one in gray. So this is what it looks like. Also super silky, soft, and of course has the built-in bras in there. And then lastly, this one is more of a tank top style. I bought 3 of these because it is a lot cheaper in Japan. So yeah, this I also got in a size small. This is just a thin strap. You can adjust the sizing if you want to on the straps. And lastly, of course, built-in bra. So these are all just essentials that I bought, and I just thought I'd just buy it in Japan because it's a lot cheaper there because of the low yen. All right, so next outfit item. This, I don't know why, when I saw it in Muji, they also have a Muji store for clothing, like completely focused on clothes, so that was pretty cool. And that was in Shinjuku. And so we passed by it by accident, and I was like, okay, let's take a look. And right in the front of the store was this like sage green long sleeve. I know it's nothing super special. It's just a turtleneck, sage green, but the color is what got me. So yeah, I just had to get it. I feel like it's perfect for fall layering, winter layering. It's really thin material, and it's also slightly ribbed. Has a little ribbing material as well. Yeah, just a classic essential. And then the last 2 things I got at Uniqlo are actually heat tech stuff. So I was actually super shocked when I saw this in the men's section, and I was like, oh, I wish they had it in the women's. And then when we were in Asakusa, which is like the traditional part of Japan in Tokyo, we actually came across the Uniqlo there, and that's where I found these heat tech pants. So the outside is like this very, I don't know how you would explain this material, like a water resistant, waterproof material, almost like ski pants. But it just looks kind of just like basic black pants, nothing too crazy. It also has a zipper on the back too here, so you could put stuff in it, and it is lined with fluffy fleece lining. Just one pocket in the back, and then they also have side pockets here with a fleece lining, and as well on the side. I did like that they have these strings so you can't adjust it. But the best part for me is that the inside is lined with fleece. So it is heat tech. I'm not sure exactly what the heat resistance of this is. Yeah, it does not say, so I don't know. But pretty much it says heat tech Japan technology on it. And the fluffy material is perfect for winter days, especially because I feel like this outer part is water resistant, and then it has the fleece material, so it's great for places like snow. And so me and Herrick are going to Korea, like I said, and it will be snowing there, and so this is perfect. So I just got it in the black color. And then of course I just couldn't help myself, and I got it in the gray. So it's the same thing, just in this gray color. I feel like this is going to be a perfect winter essential, especially if you're going to cold climates. And then with more clothing, this one is a just a random thing, I would say. This is a snowboarding. I don't know if any of you guys snowboard, but if you guys don't know anything about me, I'm still a noob snowboarder. And so I definitely still have to wear padding. And I've never seen a legging with padding before. So in America, they do have it, but it's usually kind of cut off right here. And so it's more like a short, and you'd still have to wear leggings underneath. I mean, you don't have to, but it does like rub on my skin and it does not feel comfortable. So I have to wear leggings and then put those padding shorts over it. But now I found it in a legging. And then when I tried looking on Amazon or any other American website, they do not sell it in America. So only in Japan have I found the padding with the leggings. So I just had to get it. So yeah, this is that. And it also has this rock solid butt padding. So your girl is still a noob. I need some support. So that's that. And while I was there, of course, I just got some, this is like almost like an underlayer for people who ski, snowboard. The pricing was amazing because in America, usually something like this could cost you 80 to 100 US dollars. But I thought I would just get it because it's only like $50. I think it was like 48, 49 US dollars. So this is what it looks like. It's a very thin base layer, but it's perfect because it has the fleece material, and it's supposed to be like breathable, and so it's great for like sports. I would say more than like the Uniqlo heat tech that I have just for like everyday wear. This is great because it's breathable, so if you do sports activities, especially in the snow, you want something where you can have some breathability. So yeah, very basic. This is what it was. Moving on to my Disney portion of the haul. So I went a little ham at Disney, as you can already tell. I have a problem. So, as part of Fantasy Springs, they have these limited edition. You can only get it in Fantasy Springs in Tokyo. This is the Lost Boys hat. So this is Herrick's hat, actually. It's freaking adorable. I absolutely love it. So cute. So anyway, this is something we got off of Impulse. Wasn't essential at all, just so cute. And I, of course, had to get myself the bunny version of it. Look at how cute. So adorable. So yeah, we each got our own. And then I got tempted as well and got this one. This is the white one. I also got my sister the brown one, so could not help myself because of the fluffy. So this is Tokyo Disney exclusive as well. I don't think they sell it in any other parks. But yeah, it says Tokyo Disneyland on there and has the adjustable strap on the back. And then this one, awesome. Halloween exclusive, guys. Could not help myself. You don't know anything about me. I'm a bucket hat girl. And this, I just could not pass up. So, got sucked into getting this for the Halloween holidays. All right, now these are all random essential things. There's just so many items. Oh my gosh, I can't even imagine how I'm gonna go through all of these. So let's just go through them one by one. So this is basically pimple patch stickers, but for mosquito bites. So if you don't know anything about me, I get eaten alive by mosquitoes. I'm literally their buffet. And so I found these and I was like, does it actually work? I will say it will work if your bug bite is still very small. It will help to not make it spread out bigger. And if you don't know anything about me also, I do get allergic reaction to mosquito bites. And I had one where it literally grew into a boil. Not cute. But yeah, I was really hesitant of doing this because I was like, if I cover it, will it make it worse? But surprisingly, once I put it on, I didn't feel the itch all day long, and it was great. It worked for me, but also the bite was still very small and contained, and so it did work. But if your bite is like been a few hours, a day or so, I may not work anymore. So yeah, I got a bunch of these. And then also as part of the mosquito bite thing, I also got this. It's like a little roller ball, and it has like this cooling gel or cooling liquid on it where you rub it on the skin and it like helps just relieve yourself from the itchiness. And so had to get a bunch of these to restock up on. Okay, so these two things are just really random purchases. This is primer. This is pretty much a base layer for your makeup. So this one I got for me and my mom, and I liked it because it has almost like a little glowy, shimmery type of finish. So if you're not really into that, then you may not like this. But apparently it's pretty popular. These two are their number 1, number 2 bestsellers. So I got them just to try it and see how it looks like. But yeah, it has just like this glowy after finish, which I thought was really nice. This is also a random purchase that I got actually for my friend. Something we joke about all the time is that our baby hairs are crazy and out of control sometimes. And so this is supposed to help maintain that. I don't know if it actually works, but apparently it's extremely popular, number 1 bestseller. And so it's kind of like a balm stick, and you're supposed to rub the baby hairs down and it's supposed to keep it still. And so this one is actually their stronghold one. They also had a different one in a pink color, which is not their super stronghold. So I was like, girl, if I'm gonna get it, I want the stronghold one to make sure it stays down. So this one I just got as a gift for my friend. And I heard these were really popular pimple patches. They're supposed to go on clear, and I mean, they're pimple patches. What else can I say about it? So these we got at the Tokyo train station. These are Okinawa limited edition. And I would say they're basically, think of it as like a kumquat. I think the best way to explain this flavor would be like, think of it as like a calamansi. If you guys ever had that, it's almost like a hybrid between a lemon and an orange. So we saw these and we tried it and it was so good. We ended up buying 2 more boxes just to give out to friends. So yeah, this was a random purchase, random find, but it's really good. I hopped onto the trend because I literally saw this every single store that I go to, like whether it be a pharmacy or Don Quijote, they had this hair mask everywhere. And so I just got one just to try it out. I'm not too sure how it's gonna be, but I do have some like dry ends, especially after I bleached my hair a little bit. So I just want to try it out. So it's basically a hair mask. It's super popular. I don't know, hopefully it works. So yeah, I just got one to try. Okay, these are also random purchases as well, but Eric and I average about 20,000 steps every single day we were in Japan, and the thing that saved us would be these, for sure. They're basically like, think of a Salonpas, if you've ever used it. It's like for achy, sore parts of your body, so it's like a little patch you put on your shoulders or anywhere where you have pain on your back. But these ones are specific to the legs, and they're super interesting because they're extremely cooling. Like, I've only ever had Salonpas where it's like heating, really warm, but this is cold. It actually got too cold to a point where I had to take it off and put it on my feet instead because it was just getting too cold. But yeah, in each one they come with 3 packs, and inside each pack has 6 strip patches, and so it goes a long way, and they weren't super expensive either. So I think they're so great, especially if you travel. I would take these along with me now because honestly, they saved me from those long walking days. And so I did found it in a feet version also, specific for the heels of your feet. I don't know if this is just for moisture or if this is actually like the same concept. I can't read it in Japanese, so hopefully it works the same way. But if not, I don't mind any moisture on my heels as well. So this is that. So this I actually found viral on TikTok. And honestly now, I can't go without it anymore because what's super cool about this is that it's a face mask. Just think of your regular face mask. But it has this like moisture, think of it like a little sponge that they soaked it up with some water or whatever their content is made of. They put it in here and it's wet. So the great thing about it is that there's a part in the mask that has a hole. Let me show you guys. It's really interesting. So there's a little flap here inside of the mask. So you open this and you put it inside. And then when you wear it, think of it as like it's a humidifier for your face. Because especially on super long flights, like I wouldn't worry too much about if the flight is like super short, less than like 2 or 3 hours. Then you don't really need this. But for us, when we fly like long rides for like 10 plus hours, the air is super drying. And so I would have moments where I would like wake up in my sleep after dozing off a little bit on the plane where my throat is so dry, I needed water and it wasn't really soothing me as much. But Eric and I did test this out on our flight back home from Japan, and we were on the flight for 10 hours and it was working miracles. I didn't have dry throat at all. It kept its moisture the entire time. So yeah, I would highly recommend these if you guys see this around Japan, because literally life-saving for long flights, especially not to dry out your throat. So each box comes with a pack of 4, and so a little goes a long way. I would mostly save these for long haul flights, but if you just are a person that has a dry throat in general, then yeah, I would recommend getting a bunch of these. So I literally got a bunch of sunscreens, but I'm gifting 2 of them, so one of them is mine. I actually prefer the Nivea one compared to the Biore. That's just me. So I already have this version. The packaging is a little different. They changed it up since when I last bought it. But yeah, this is the sunscreen that I personally use on a daily. I love the gel-like consistency and texture, and it's SPF 50, so it's perfect. I also got these 2. One is for my mom and one I'm gifting. And pretty much it says it's whitening. I tested it out at the pharmacy. I don't really think it's whitening. I think the main part about it is that it almost gives this like shimmery glow from the sunscreen. I wouldn't say it's like a white casted. Typical American sunscreens may leave like a white cast on your face. I don't think it's necessarily that, or that it whitens your skin in any way. I think it mostly leaves like this really shimmery, glowy skin look compared to the other one that I had. So I wanted to give these to my mom just because she does like that like glowy look. And so yeah, these are the sunscreens. And then these are for eye creams. So one of them, actually both of them actually. So what got me is that I have really hollow under eyes. And it get pretty bad, especially if I don't have concealer on. So these, I just saw the photos. I don't know if they work or not. Obviously, I have not tested them out because they're still in their packaging. But pretty much it's supposed to get rid of the eye bag look. I am not too sure if it is to be true, because if it is, I definitely am going to buy a bunch of these because I need a lot of help, especially after the years of working night shift. So I just wanted to test these out and see if they work. But yeah, it's apparently supposed to get rid of the under eye bag, so we'll see. These I saw also go viral on TikTok, and basically they're like little, think of them as little satchels, little packets of powder. And apparently if you have a cold or your throat is just dry, itchy, and you're having a cough, you're supposed to take one of the packets and just like swallow it. And it's supposed to coat your throat and help soothe it. It has like a minty freshness to it. So I got the 2 packets here, the pink and the blue one are the packet ones, and then I saw this at a pharmacy, and apparently it's a tablet. It's from the same brand, so I assume it works exactly the same, but it's in tablet form. So yeah, I just wanted to try it out. I haven't tested them out yet, so I'm not sure, but I just bought a whole bunch of them because flu season is coming around, winter, so yeah, got them as essentials. All right, this one is a random find. This is just a liquid one-day eyeliner. I do like my liquid pen eyeliners the most, and so I found a bunch of these in Japan. I didn't know which brand was better, so I just got whichever one I could test out, and it worked well. So yeah, I did put it on my arm and tried rubbing it off as hard as I could, and it would not come out unless I used makeup remover. So this one is a super random purchase. It's called Nose Mint, and I think it's just one of those things where it's like a menthol stick, and then you can like smell it, especially if you have a cold or a runny nose. I mean, it's supposed to help soothe your nose. So yeah, I got it just to randomly try it out. I saw these all over my Instagram and TikTok feed. These are super popular. Apparently they're just face masks. I believe there's a bunch of them in here. Maybe a pack of 10. I'm not sure, I have not opened it, but it's pretty hefty and thick, so there's probably a few in there, and it's resealable. So, but yeah, it's just a rice mask. I bought one just to try it out and test it out and see if it works. I don't know if it's any good or how it is, why it is so popular, but it was literally every single store that I went to, so just bought one to try it out for myself. And the most popular viral Smiski, I don't even know how to pronounce that, Sunny Angels, I'm sorry guys, I'm butchering it because I'm not a collector of these, and you are lucky that I'm not, because if I was, I would buy the entire stash. So I actually got these for my cousin. She's a collector of these, and I didn't realize how dang difficult it was to find in Japan. Like, my God, everywhere we go, it's fully sold out, or you would see a crowd of people kind of hovering over each other to get it. I got these in Asakusa, right next to the temple It's as soon as we got out of the train station. It was just this random store. It had a big sign above it saying that they sold these. And when I went in there, pretty much they didn't have them for display. They just have these little tickets. And depending on what version you want to get, so this is like the hippers version, you would grab a little ticket for that and give it to the register girl, and then she would give you the box. So they're not physically in hand for you to touch or feel or whatever. They are pretty much just little tickets, and you select whichever version you wanted, and then they give you the box for it. So yeah, I didn't know how dang popular these things were. And when we were there, Herrick was standing right next to me as I was trying to figure out which one to get for her. And a bunch of people were pushing him because that's how popular they are. So yeah. Okay, this was a random find that I found at the Tokyo Disney store. It's super random. It's just when you wash your makeup off your face or wash your face, this is to collect water. So I just got it because the alien is my favorite character. So I couldn't help myself. Random purchase, I know. And that is my haul. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It's a super long one, but yeah, I just wanted to show you guys all the items, and hopefully I do have the cost of everything in the video, but if I don't, I'm sorry. I don't remember how much it was, and I do not carry any of the receipts because there's just too much things. So anyways, so I hope you guys enjoy this video, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye. 'Cause everywhere you feel right.